You know what it is. Hello, 안녕하세요.
You know what it is.
Hello.
안녕하세요.
What's up, Otaku Randomz? I'm Otaku CJ, and welcome to Thtzsorandom, where we're loud, and extra loud, live, and random, because who wants to be what? Regular. And in today's video, you guys, I'll be doing a nerd talk. I think episode or chapter or season 3, I don't know. All right, last video, guys, I was in the 6th dimension, and so that was just a little funny little video that I wanted y'all to watch. But this time we're in the right mindset. All right, we are here. All right. I'm coming down from the one from last night, so I'm here, but I'm not here. It didn't fully leave the system just yet, babes, but I'm here. I'm more here than I was in that video. All right. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and let's get into the video. All right, so before we get into this video, I do want to state that this is for the gamer nerds, all right, or people who played games back in the day, but mainly for my gamer nerds, because I know I've experienced this. I was scrolling on TikTok and I found 2 clips. It's a part 1 and a part 2. Let's take a look.
Gamers, what made you realize you took the good times for granted? I was scrolling through my Xbox friends list last month, just deleting dead accounts, when I saw a name I hadn't seen online in 5 years. X Silent Levi. My hands actually stopped. Back in high school, me and 3 other guys had matching usernames. X Silent Levi, X Crazy Todd, X Loud Miles, and mine, X Reckless Kai. We played Call of Duty every single night from sophomore year until graduation. Same lobby, same trash talk, same 4 voices that knew exactly when someone was about to do something stupid. Those nights were everything. We'd be on from like 9 p.m. until 2 a.m. on school nights, parents yelling at us to get off, but we'd just mute our mics and keep playing. Levi was the quiet one. He'd barely talk during games, just call-outs and occasional laughs, but he was always there, always online before the rest of us. Fast forward to now. Todd moved to Denver for work. Miles got married and barely games anymore. I'm in my 3rd year of college. We don't talk. The group chat died 2 years ago. I figured that part of my life was just over. But seeing Levi online hit different. I don't know why I did it, but I sent him a message. Yo, is this really you? Or did someone buy your account? I didn't expect a response. The guy hadn't been online since 2019. 3 minutes later, it's me. I've been waiting for one of you to notice. That message gave me chills. Waiting? I asked what he meant. He said, get Todd and Miles in a party. Tonight. Tell them it's important. The way he said it made me nervous, but I did it anyway. I messaged our dead group chat. Levi's back online. Wants us all in a party tonight. Says it's important. I sent it, not knowing if anyone would even see it. Todd responded in 5 minutes. I'm in. Miles took 20 minutes, but replied, what time? We set it for 9 p.m., just like the old days. I was genuinely anxious. Something felt big. 9 p.m. hit. I got in the party. One by one, they all joined. Hearing everyone's voices again after years of silence was surreal. Todd's voice got deeper. Miles sounded tired. Levi sounded exactly the same. We spent the first 10 minutes just catching up, laughing about old inside jokes, asking about life. It felt comfortable, but also sad, like we were mourning something while celebrating it. Then Levi said, I need to show you guys something. I'm sending you all a link. We all clicked it. It opened a Google Drive folder titled The Lobby, 2016 to 2019. Inside were hundreds of audio files, each one labeled with a date and a description. First win together. Todd's controller dies mid-clutch. Miles' rage quits for the 50th time. Kai's mom yells at him for staying up. Levi had recorded everything. Every single night we played together for 3 years. He'd been using recording software in the background and never told us. I knew we'd grow up and drift apart, he said. I just didn't want to forget what it sounded like when we were happy. We sat in silence. I had literal chills. Then Levi said, I made something. He shared his screen. It was a video. 47 minutes long. He'd taken hundreds of hours of our voice chats and edited together every funny moment, every laugh, every stupid argument about who had the best K/D ratio. He'd synced it with game footage he saved. There we were, 16, 17, 18 years old, just kids talking and laughing until we couldn't breathe. We watched the entire thing, all 4 of us, not saying a word until it ended. I was crying by minute 30. Todd had to mute himself because he was losing it. Miles kept saying, I forgot about that, over and over. When it ended, nobody spoke for a full minute. Finally, Todd said, we need to run it back, not just tonight, every week, same time. I don't care what I have going on. Levi said he'd been hoping we'd say that. He'd been ready to send the link for a year, but was scared we wouldn't care anymore. We've done it for 6 months now. Every Saturday at 9 p.m., we play whatever. Sometimes Call of Duty, sometimes other games. Sometimes we just sit in the party and talk. Levi still records everything. He says when we're 40, we'll want to remember what we sounded like at 25. Last week, he sent us another highlight reel. This one was from the past 6 months. Called it The Lobby, Part 2.
So I'm going to be touching bases off of that clip, all right, but before we get into that, I do want to state that I have a Discord, all right, so I'm going to cue in the advertisement. Annyeong. Are you a nerd? Are you looking for a Discord server? Are you into Asian drama including BL? Are you into J-pop, Thai pop, K-pop, manhwa, manga, novels, gaming, cosplay, 5-star Michelin, or are you an artist? Well, come on further than Arcane Grove, a Discord server made for nerds by nerds. You must be 19 and up to enter. To enter into the Discord server, all you have to do is click on my link tree and click on Discord, and you will be in. All nerds are welcome and nerd adjacent. If you're not a nerd but you love manhwa, manga, novels, and all of the things, then come on in and enter. It is a fresh and brand new Discord that I'm trying to open up, so I hope to see you all there. Annyeong. Now that we got that out the way, all right, so I wanted to touch bases on that because I know that has happened to me. All right, growing up, I had the Wii, I had the Nintendo 2DS, 3DS XL. My favorite was my Nintendo 3DS XL Galaxy, and then I got the Switch. All right, I've only ever had a PlayStation once, and that was, I think, the PlayStation 1. Yeah, the PlayStation 1. I didn't like it, so I never continued on with PlayStation. My mother's tried to even get me into Xbox, and I told my mother, no, I want to stick with the Switch. But besides the Switch, I was also playing computer games. Where are my PC gamers at? All right, where's the ones that used to play Pop Tropica? Where's the ones that used to play Club Penguin, Animal Jam, Wizard 101, Roblox, old Roblox, not this new one with voice chat and all these other things. I'm talking about the old Roblox. What else was there? There was Movie Star Planet. It was a bunch of us, okay? It was a bunch of the games, all right? And so I remember when I used to play Roblox every Sunday with one of my friends. His name was Philip. He's in the army now. I gotta call his grandmother and check on her. But I think he started it. I think one day he was just like, when we get home, it was a Sunday, we got home from church, I was younger. He said, let's play on Roblox. So I said, okay, cool. Got on Roblox, and I remember we played this one game. It was called Super Bomb Survival. All right, and the game was so fun. I don't know why it was so fun. It was just so fun. And so I don't know, after that, we would not play that game for the whole entire week. We would be on, but we would never play that game. But after the week was over, the weekend came through, and Sunday hit back again. That second Sunday, we did it again, and then it just continued on. Every Sunday, we would play Roblox Super Bomb Survival with each other, right? And that was so fun, so cool, until we stopped. I don't know when, I don't know where, I don't know how, I don't know why, but we just stopped altogether. We kind of lost connection, and then he moved to he went to the army. And then there was another time where I remember I had started another kind of Sunday thing on Fortnite. We'll play Fortnite every Sunday with one of my friends. It was actually a team of us. It was four, three of us. A team, or either it was a squad or a trio. That stopped too after a while. And so watching that video, it really reminded me, like, dang, I really miss when I used to have parties. Like, I knew if I got on Pop Tropica around this time, even though we didn't have phones back then, or I didn't have a phone. Some of my friends, they had phones, but it was like old phones, like the phones you turn sideways and flip up and stuff like that. Like, even though we didn't have phones, or like we would have to use our parents' phone, we knew like Pop Tropica, this was the game room code and stuff like that. Or Animal Jam. I used to love Animal Jam. And Wizard 101 was my favorite. I think Club Penguin was also another one of my favorites, along with Pop Tropica. Especially the storyline of Pop Tropica was elite. They took that away, by the way. If y'all haven't played Pop Tropica in so long, yeah, they took that storyline away with walking into the museum, and then I think two ninjas tried to attack you, and somebody came with a hot air balloon, and you had to jump in a hot air balloon, and then you started traveling, and the story was continuing and all that. Yeah, they took that away. I don't even think that map is on Pop Tropic anymore. But yeah, so I think I want to start another. I don't know. I would have to find like 3 or 4 people to do have another, because you know what? That also builds a bond. All right, let's really talk about it. It also builds a bond. Playing a game, especially having like a ritual, like we didn't even plan for it to happen. mind you. All right, with the playing Super Bomb Survival on Roblox, we did not plan that. It's just one Sunday we came home, we were bored, we wanted to get on the game, we started playing that game, right? And so my dog is sniffing. Move. And so because of that, I tried to do it again. Once me and Philip, we kind of split ways, and it wasn't on bad terms. It's just, I don't know. And then I did break my phone. I lost his number. But younger me, when I first got his grandmother's number, I wrote it down on, and y'all don't laugh, but I wrote it down on my little prayer sheet, scripture paper sheet thingy my mama gave me. We had to read them every night. And I also miss old like rituals with family members too, because that was another thing that I used to kind of look forward to every night around like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Me, my two sisters, we would go to my mama's room, we would sit in a circle, and then we'll read all the scriptures. And at one point we had to memorize them, and we couldn't bring the paper, and it was so much fun trying to see which one of us could remember. And I was always the one that failed. My brain was never that good, but eventually I ended up learning them to say them without looking at the paper. It was so much fun. And then we would go around and say, well, do our little mini prayers as children. We would say our little mini prayers, and we would talk about what good happened today, even if it was something small, like we found a penny, anything, to just give gratitude for the day. And then my mom would pray, and then we would go off to bed, say goodnight. That was another thing that I missed doing as a young child. But with Philip, once we split, I found two friends, and I was like, okay, I want to try it again, but this time on Fortnite. I never really went back to Roblox after me and him split ways, because that was like a me and him thing. And of course I had other friends that I played for Roblox with, right? But that specific game, I did not play with anybody else. I played it with somebody else once, and it wasn't as fun. And then it became a little trio between me, him, and my cousin. I'm not even close with my cousin no more. We used to be close, white on rice, to the point that the family would like kind of show off what we're doing, like, oh, he has all A's or yada yada. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it used to piss me off, because I was one of them children growing up. All right, I wanted to make the most of school up until like the 12th grade, when I started taking stuff seriously. Not saying, and just in case any younger viewers watch this, go to school, get your education. Trust me, in the long run, you want it. You'll thank me later. But I didn't have that mindset. All right, I was thinking, let me just live while I'm alive. All right, and so they were kind of, oh, he has this, but I was failing, or he's doing so good in this, and I'm like, I'm not in anything, minus band, chorus, orchestra, robotics, drama club, the yearbook committee. I was even a manager for a talent show at one of my schools back in the day. Yeah, I was in a lot of things, but not stuff like him. Like him, they put him on like a high, not pedestal, but like a high platform, because he was doing so good, and he was just this A on the road, blah 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 blah. Meanwhile, me and my best friend at that time, Philip, he was my second best friend before we split ways, and but me and Philip, we was just like, we weren't the daredevils, but we were like, we were definitely the middle and the maknae. All right, we was the middle and the maknae of our friend group. Even though my cousin is a year younger than me and Philip, we were the maknae, so we acted a fool. We fought, we laughed, we skipped, we jumped, we played around, but we passed. We passed the classes that we wanted to pass. Philip was doing better than me, obviously, and so we had this little trio, all right, in gaming, and we would start playing Survive or Kill the Killer, some game like that. We started playing like Lucky Blocks and different games together, like multiplayer games we would play together, and it was so much fun. Every Friday and Saturday, because Sunday it was me and Philip Super Bomb Survival, but before that happened, it was every weekend, Friday through Sunday, it was me and the two amigos. We was just a trio, right? A trio. Tinky Winky, Dipsy, and Lala. All right, but that faded, and then something new came about. Every Sunday, me and Philip, we would play Super Bomb Survival. That fell off quickly. Something new came along, and it was every Sunday. I would play Fortnite with 2 other people. Those 2 people, we split ways. That's disgusting.
Disgusting mosquito.
Yeah, so it was really, and honestly, watching that video, I kind of miss doing stuff like that, like having a trio or a group. So for any of my gamers out there who plays, I don't know, Giga Impact or Genshin Impact, I forgot how to say the name, I'm so sorry. But who plays that, or PC games, Xbox games, PlayStation, to my gamers who really be out there gaming, y'all got y'all little squad that you know that as soon as you get on, they getting on with you. Y'all have a secret message, a secret code. You know what this mean, why everybody else in the party might not know. Like, you know, to the people who still have that going on, hold on to that. All right, because that video just literally reminded me why in car.
Disgusting mosquito.
Y'all, mind you, I'm just waking up. All right. And on top of me just waking up, I'm still coming down from a 6th dimension. So, yeah, my voice gonna be all over the place. But, like I was saying, watching that video really reminded me of the good old days, like when I was younger, because I haven't done something like that. I am now 21. I'm about to be 22. All right. I have done a lot of things, some stuff I'm not proud of, some stuff that I wish I can like bury, and I'm still trying to get my life in order, all right? Because I do see myself doing YouTube for the nerds everywhere, all around the world, not just K-pop nerds, this is a safe, all right, environment for all nerds. I'm talking about the ones that low-key still got blades in they back pocket, the ones that still got Bakugan somewhere shuffled in their closet in a box. I'm talking about the ones that used to play Adventure Time card wars. If you know, you know. I flooped the pig. For the ones that collect PCs, and I'm not talking about Pokemon cards. I'm talking about photo cards like K-pop idols. You know, if you watch anime, manga, you know, this is a safe spot for you, all right? And with that being said, I have to let all my gamers know, after watching that video and thinking about it, do not let something like that fade away. Okay, do not let a friendship like that fade away. And honestly, I think I might start something up with that with my boy best friend. But I have to find a game because, you know, it's really hard. You know, shout out to my girl and my boy best friend. All right. This is the part of the video where I want you to shout out your boy best friend, your girl best friend. How long have y'all known each other? All right. How long have you known your gamer friends? The ones that you've never met in person. All right. Y'all met through gaming. Y'all met through a chat, and y'all been friends ever since. You know, how long have y'all known each other? Do y'all plan to link up? Like, what's going on? What's going on? I want to know. I have had that experience one time. Meeting a friend through, I think, Fortnite, but they have not been online in so long. But I and it's crazy. If their name pops up saying that they're online, I would know it. But if you ask me what their gamer tag is, I don't know. But they haven't been on in years, and they were somebody who I used to love playing with. Like when I went through the whole thing of Fortnite. Everybody else sit down. Gamers to the front. When I used to, and Call of Duty fans, I didn't forget about y'all too. I used to play Call of Duty. I used to play a mean Call of Duty. All right, you know, I want to get in a GTA. I want to get in GTA. I haven't played GTA yet. All right, I got into the Sims for a little bit. It was fun. I love making Sims characters. I'm gonna get back on one day, and I don't know if I could stream it for y'all, but I do want to play the Sims one day again, or even like Tomodachi Life. But this friend, I met him through Call of Duty gameplay, the phone Call of Duty Mobile. We was in the same party, and I don't remember exactly what happened. I just remember he was screaming, and when I found him, he was getting jumped by like 5 people. And so I took out 3, he took out 2, and then we started laughing about it because the other team members, they are not like, como se dice, they weren't here. They were not active responding. So, you know, after the match ended, he was like, you know, he friended me, I friended him back. and he came in my party. He was like, you know what other games are you playing? I was like, Fortnite, Minecraft, Pokemon, you know, this, that, and the third. And he was like, oh, you play Fortnite? So do I. We play Fortnite. I did not look back at Call of Duty after that. Uno momento, por favor.
We interrupt this program to bring you Courage, the Cowardly Dog Show, starring Courage, the Cowardly Dog. Abandoned as a pup, he was found by Muriel, who lives in the middle of nowhere with her husband, Eustace Bay. But creepy stuff happens in nowhere. It's up to Courage to save his new home. Stupid dog, you made me look bad.
Y'all, I am back. I am so sorry. Okay. Negro bean, toilet, baño. Put them together. Put those three words together, or whatever. Negro bean, baño. All right, that's what happened. But I forgot where I left off at. But I was sitting there thinking, and no, for real. If you have whether y'all playing a PC game, a mobile game, a console game, whatever type of game y'all are playing, if y'all have not already started something like, you know, every Sunday or every, like, even some stuff like me and one of my friends, we had a thing like every Thanksgiving we would dress up as like Thanksgiving type skins on Fortnite and play Fortnite. You know, just do, you know, things like that. It may seem small or irrelevant, you know, in the moment to some people, but when you really look back at it and you be like, dang, I haven't done that in so long. Like, you know, I would love to call Philip right now and just be like, yo, this Sunday, I don't know, 2 or 3 o'clock, because that's usually the time when we came home. Me, you, Sunday, 2 or 3 o'clock. Super Bomb Survival and Survive and Kill the Killers. Because that was another game we used to play together, and I used to love Survive and Kill the Killers. Oh my gosh. Because obviously we didn't stay on Super Bomb Survival the whole time, but we played that for like hours in, and then we'll probably go on like Survive and Kill the Killers or Murder Mystery, and that was another game I used to love playing with the 3 squads, me, my cousin, and him. Was Murder Mystery. Oh my gosh, I think it was called Murder Mystery on Roblox. But either way, I think I'm gonna try to start up another thing though, because I really do, like, I genuinely, that was something like, no matter how busy we were throughout the week, we always knew Sunday, if we didn't talk about that whole week, Sunday we would talk, we would see each other, we would be, you know, online. Like, it was a fun experience to go on, I don't know, let's say Roblox or Fortnite, and see the little green bubble that they're indicating that they're online. That was so cool. And I haven't really seen that. Like, my cousin, yeah, he'd be on like games, some games that I play too, like Fall Guys or Fortnite, and I'll see that he's online, but I don't never join his party. We just drifted. So yeah, make sure if y'all do have y'all little friend groups, gamer friend groups, all right, and y'all know, like, and you really think about it, you be like, dang, every Saturday we really do at a certain time we get on there. To keep that going, because years later you might have the same Reddit story like that person. Okay, because I definitely would have loved to have that. Like, if I knew how to record, and I've been doing YouTube for a while now, like, I actually have an old channel that's still up that has my old videos showing, like, I was doing YouTube. I don't have all the videos, like, because I was doing YouTube, I was vlogging my day at school, all right, and then I would eventually, during Corona, we got stuck at home, and my old laptop started acting a fool because it's old, so OBS Studios wasn't working, so I couldn't record anymore. So I would have to record screen record on my phone and upload it to YouTube. And I was playing games like Call of Duty, Mortal Kombat, and then after a while I left that account alone until I made this new account, because I was like, I wanted to make an account for nerds everywhere around the world. But if I had the equipment that I have now, and I don't have a lot of equipment, I don't even have like a cool, neat background, and that's why I started my YouTube channel when I did, or this one, because I wanted to show y'all, if you want to do it, just do it. Whether you got 1 view, 2 views, 3 views, 100 views, 1,000 views, just do it. Because at the end of the day, you're doing this for you, because you can look back on a video years later and be like, wow, I really said that, or I really did that. You know, I want to look back in the future 10 years from now and see my background. Like, I want to be able to look at my background and see, like, look how far I've come. Like, this is kind of like my startup to my collection. And maybe later on down in the future, I'm gonna have a game room, you know, with multiple screens of a PC setup, you know, like my background won't look like this for long. So, you know, keep those memories, record those memories if you can, even with your friends. Like, going through my mother's photo albums, I want to start doing that, like taking pictures and then putting them out, putting them in photo albums. Not even just people who I see in real life, like people who I haven't even met yet, like Maddie, my friend Nebby. I haven't seen them in person, but we talk all the time. Maddie became my girl best friend virtually. Nebby and some other people who I really can't think about right now. Like, I haven't met them in person, but still taking screenshots of us on the phone and then printing them out, or taking videos, putting them on a USB drive. That's going to be amazing, because I wish I could go back and look at old gameplays of me and Philip, or me, my cousin and Philip on Roblox, or old gameplays of me and my friends on Fortnite. Because I don't think I always do this. Hold on. Because I think I deleted all my old photos off my Switch. And y'all, if y'all have old photos on y'all Switch or y'all friends in lobbies, keep those Jones. Or not even just Nintendo Switch people, like everyone. All right, if you have an Xbox, the console, whatever, or you're on PC, or you're on the phone, whatever screenshot you have of you and your friends, your little gamer squad, keep them, because you're gonna be like me eventually one of these days. You're gonna be like, no. Like, the oldest Fortnite that I have with a friend of mine is one that was in 2024, and I was playing Fortnite way before then. So I wish that I kept all my old lobby pictures and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, this video was definitely for the gamers, because I seen that and I immediately got up and I was like, I wanted to talk about it. Not all nerd talks will be serious. Not all nerd talks will be K-pop related. Not all nerd talks will be anime related. Not all nerd talks. I will be diverse, all right? Because I'm not just in one part of the nerd category. I'm in multiple parts, all right? Gaming, cosplay. I'm a beginner cosplayer though. Collector, nature, K-pop, you know, anime, you know, different things. I'm not just one type of nerd. I'm a multi-nerd. I can't think of all of them right now. And on the side of gamers, I'm gonna continue it up just a little bit longer to make it kind of 20-30 minutes long. If you are dating a gamer and you're not a gamer, gamer rage is a thing. A lot of gamers have it. All right, there's female gamers who literally have gamer rage too. Not everybody has gamer rage, okay? But if you're dating somebody with gamer rage, don't think at it as they're big mad, because I promise you, as soon as they get off that game and they look at you, or they get back to regular life, they're gonna be fine, okay? And there's different types of gamer rages. There's the ones that yell, They're the ones that just leave the whole game all together. They're the ones that sit there and throw or shake their Joy-Cons ever so angrily. You know, there's different kinds. And even in friend groups, if you have a best friend who is a gamer, and you be on the phone with them and they just cussing up a storm, talking about mad at the world, they'll be fine after like 3 minutes. Yeah, just give them time to calm down and relax, especially if it's like a tense game like Fortnite or Valorant or Call of Duty, you know, where you cannot pause and you have a lobby of people, sometimes randoms. And you know what? I'm gonna start doing that again. I need for Fortnite to bring back the Lulu mode, but like I need y'all to section off the Lulu mode for people to make friends on Fortnite, because that would be a cool gimmick where you can go to, like, for me, I would say, because I'm about to be 22, so I would say 19 to like 30. I would get in that gamer room and, you know, for the Lulu mode, and, you know, kill, laugh, with random people. Like, I would love that, because you really don't know who you be gaming with nowadays. All right, I've seen Reddit stories where people were playing with people that were 30 or 20 were playing with like little children and saved them from, I don't know, tragedies or whatever. You just go watch Reddit stories like how I do. You'll find some. But yeah, that's about it. This video, like I said, was for the gamers. My nerd talks are not gonna always circulate just one topic, okay? So just keep that in mind. And not all nerd talks will be professional. Some nerd talks will be chaotic, like the last video. I do have another one when I was zooted and booted, and I'm gonna post that eventually. But I'm posting this one first. But last message to all my gamers out there, gamers everywhere, all around the world. All right. And somebody finally noticed. It was so funny when one of my friends who finally watched one of my videos, they heard me at the end say nerds everywhere all around the world. And they was like, where you get that, you know, thing from? And I said, from Stray Kids. I'ma stay. I just took stays everywhere all around the world. You make Stray Kids stay, and I just kind of shifted it to something where not just stays will collaborate to, but everybody can. So nerds everywhere all around the world. But in this case, it's gamers everywhere all around the world. Whether you have one friend, whether you have two friends, whether you have a trio or a squad, all right. If you have friends that you've been gaming with for years, whether y'all are on good terms or bad terms, keep those memories, because there's some gamer videos that I used to have back in the day on my old YouTube account that I wish I did not throw away, okay, or delete rather, because now I want to look back at them, especially after watching that. I was like, dang, I really wish I didn't delete the ones that I did get on camera. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this first professional kind of. This is still Thtzsorandom, all right? I'm still Otaku CJ. Y'all are still Otaku Randomz. This is still Thtzsorandom, so it's never going to be fully professional. I'm still Pablo. That's why I don't know if y'all can see. Y'all probably can't, but if you can't see my finger, I'm putting it right here. I'm trying to look. Yeah, right there. That's Soul from P1 Harmony. Soul and Jeong-sub, I think that's how you say his name. They're my two records. Kiho is my bias, because me and him will sing you through the floor. Sometimes chaotically, but me and Soul, we're both Pablo. Yeah, that's why he's one of my records. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. All right, y'all gamers. All right, and let me know what games y'all used to play back in the day. You know, on the PC. Did y'all play Pop Tropica? Did y'all play Pokemon Showdown? Did y'all play Papa Pizzeria, Bakeria, Sushi-aria, Ice Cream-aria, all the Rias? You know, what games did y'all play back in the day? Do y'all have any gamer friends? You know, let me know in the comment section down below. You know, I'm gonna start giving y'all, during some nerd talks, I might give y'all call and responses or whatever they're called to put in the comment section. But yes, make sure y'all, you know, like, comment, share, subscribe, join the Discord. It's for nerds everywhere all around the world. I'm trying to be consistent. I've been doing so good. I missed a couple of days, but for the most part, I've been doing good. Now for Twitch, I'm definitely going to try to get on that this week, because I haven't even recorded, and you know, kind of sad because I was supposed to do it 3 different times, but sometimes it be late and them kids still be up yelling in my background, and although I'm not too professional, I still like a little bit of professionalism in my videos. Hence why like y'all will never hear me really curse for real, because when I'm trying to stop altogether, so I don't cuss when I'm on camera. But I will hit you with a Shiba every now and again. Shiba, you know, every now and again I might hit you with one of those. But besides that, y'all don't hear me. Y'all have never heard me curse on here, unless I'm zooted and gone, and I might be singing a song and use up, you know, I might say it. But for the most part, I've never been caught lacking on YouTube, and I'm gonna keep it that way. Yeah. I'm gonna also try to do shorts, so look out for that. I'm gonna also try to do shorts. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Alright, this is nerd. I'm gonna count this as Nerd Talk episode 1 for real, because this was the most professional that I've acted on camera. For the most part. But anyways, nerds, gamers, everywhere, all around the world. And remember, I do this and I do this because this is kind of a cool symbol for like nerds. I feel like, you know, greetings, fellow nerd. And this, because I forgot, I think it came out, this means like I love you. But anyways, nerds everywhere, all around the world. Annyeong.
Blind and green, living in a dream, and